Hello there, Sir from 17 once again. This is my Gravity Daze walkthrough. This is episode 14. It is the Lost Tribe. So we've got a nice little title card there, and we're going to be fighting, I think, just one boss, and it's going to be the end of this. So this is an armoured-faced, flying centipede thing, and I believe this creature stops, and it has a weakness on the back of its neck. And it's actually a pretty simple fight once you break the helmet. Or you might not need to break the helmet, actually. No, you don't. See what I mean? There's its weak spot. Do not do this move. It's a waste of time on this particular boss. But you can literally stand away from this boss the entire time, wait for him to telegraph his move where he goes up into the S shape and starts doing the laser breath, and then you can attack his weak point with dive kicks and stay safe the entire time by just being out of there. You know, you don't have to fly around and chase him like I'm going to do. It's completely optional, guys, and it wastes your energy, but it's how I like to play. But all we're going to be doing here on this first phase, chasing him, watching for that where he does the sweep into the S formation, and then starts doing his breath attack, and then we're going to punish his breath, because he's doing it now. You can also hear it, because it makes a very distinct audio cue, which is really important if you're one of those kind of audio players. Pays attention to that stuff, always good. And then just be aware that the moment it goes away, you can't do any more damage, so you want to get away from him, and you want to let him do his thing, and you can just do what I'm doing now. You can stand on these shacks, you can ignore him, and then you can go in and punish him when he's weak. And it's a really good strategy for a pretty simple encounter. But we've been talking about a couple of different tangents, so I want to talk about some spoilers when it comes to Dark Souls 3. I've made a video warning people about spoilers, and I know I'm still going to get people commenting something along the lines that I've spoiled this and I've spoiled that, and while it's unfortunate, I don't care, you know, especially now that I've put this disclaimer. That's a really good thing to do. Do you see how fast that ran out, though? Why did that run out so quickly? That don't make sense to me, but that's the end of that phase of the fight. Now we get to do this phase. So on this one, you have to get close to the boss and do an attack, and then he's going to chase you. Once he starts chasing you, you have to take him towards the girl, and it's going to come up on your map as a waypoint. So pay close attention, and then you should be okay. So there it goes. Trap is set. She tells us to bring him towards her, and I made a guess here, hoping I was going the right direction, and I think I was kind of okay on that assumption, so that worked out. But this could go kind of bad too if you go the wrong way, because if you run out of energy, the boss will catch you and he will do some damage. But you do not have to go and press a button. The moment you get close enough, she's going to do this and drop this crazy kickboxer fruit on this enemy. But spoilers are a really big thing for some people, and it sucks when you get spoiled. Everybody knows that, but you can't be on YouTube, you know, if you don't want spoilers, because YouTube's going to be full of it. You have to acknowledge that there are some things you just can't do. And I appreciate that it sucks when people tell you can't do something, but your dog, you can't be that sensitive for spoilers and then go on fucking YouTube, because that's where they all gonna be, you know? Everyone's gonna be posting Dark Souls come tomorrow. Everybody, myself included. And some people don't give a shit. They will put all of it in the title, you know? Titles can be hoary as fuck and full of all kinds of bad stuff, because that's what gets people to click, because as many people as there are who don't want spoilers, there are a million more who want everything now. So there's going to be so many people searching for all that stuff, and there's going to be so many people putting all that stuff in the titles, descriptions, the job lot. You know, how often do you see videos on YouTube that have the name of the game and like walkthrough in the title twice? Like walkthrough, playthrough, review, part 1, gameplay, all of it. You know, every tag you can possibly fit. You know, dick and balls and all, because that's one way of whoring the search engine. So just imagine what it'll be like with all the stuff you don't want to know about. It's going to be pretty epic with that shit. And at the moment, it's full of stuff. Like, I've been looking on YouTube, searching, you know, the new videos to see what people are putting up for Dark Souls 3, because I'm looking for the game. I'm looking for leaked content. And I get tons of videos off of names I've grown to recognise now, and then when I click on the videos, the people don't have many subscribers. They're just whoring every fucking aspect of Dark Souls 3 news. There's one dude who's covering weapons individually. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? I understand that, you know, you're trying to get that epic level status of tons of subscribers, but there's 4 bits of news gets released and you cover each of it individually in 3-minute videos. Fuck off. Like, they're the people who are just the worst, man. I hate those people. But it works, you know. It's one of those... It is a YouTube strategy. It's one of those things that I hate doing, but it does work. And, you know, you can't blame them for doing it because there's money involved. And when money's involved, people do whatever they can to make more money, and it makes perfect sense. But it's still hoary, douchey, soulless nonsense, and I hate it.